All right. All right, y'all. Hi, everyone. This is Professional High Priestess. Um, just wanted to come out to put out a reading for you guys. Before I get started, though, there's a few things I wanted to show you. I know I've been busy, but if you go on Patreon, the readings are up. And then we're going to have our lesson for the month as well. There's going to be two for this month. So sorry for the delay. And then also I put a discount on there on Patreon for the new Warfare IO because some people have been asking for it. And I was like, okay, let me just put it on here to stop the nonsense once and for all. I did want to let you guys know that I made a book for kids called My Big Aquatic Life. And this book is basically this is just like the rough edit, but it's gonna be up tonight. But long story short, this book is about like neural programming. And you guys don't know this, but you guys have been hearing me talk about like aquatic structures, talking about what's this stuff called? A speech, talking about like your hyperdimensional reality, talking about federations. What you guys don't know is that there are specific jellyfish, octopuses, eels, etc., that have demonic counterparts. What do you mean by that? Meaning that some of these deep sea jellyfish and octopuses, etc., that you guys see, these are actually demons. These are man-made by aliens in space, and then they get brought to the planet to attack real jellyfish, real octopuses, and things like that because they're connected to us. So you mean to tell me every jellyfish that's on this planet is connected to a human being in that federation? Every octopus that's on this planet is connected to a human being and they have like a similar nervous system. Yes. So this is why they've been talking about, let's go into the water. Let's do this with NASA. Let's do this and let's do that. This is what they're talking about doing. This is a demon. They're saying this is supposed to be a jellyfish. This is a demon. This is a big ass demon. You guys seen the Hunger Games, that white lady that said, let the games begin. This is the one that her federation created. That's what they do in space. So now I see where all the money is and what's going on in the hood and why no one has any money and why there's a bunch of bullshit going on because they've been making these. And then guess what happens? There's specific chemicals in here that are showing up in people's bloodstream and stuff like that. They call it cortisol. They call it, though, this is a chemical for bipolar disorder, schizophrenia. It's coming from these. Because then what do then? They go in and they gas your kids with, oh, he needs an IEP, he needs this and that. All they're doing is attacking his jellyfish structure. So this is for the kids to learn about themselves and learn how to go to war. There's a lot about anatomy in here, like the different structures that they have. It's basically, we have existing anatomy and the aquatic structure is attached to that anatomy. So they work together. There's crystals attached to some of these anatomy. There's a lot, like your eyes, you don't even know this. These are the pufferfish and a sand shark, their federation. How are you seeing this? Because these are my people. You have a body that looks like this. These people are all about water and DNA. You see Avatar, when they say is purple. She looks like this. Is black. Right. They're basically called originals when they have markings like this, meaning that they're originals. And then they have like a companion, a counterpart that's like a fish or something like that, an aquatic companion. So this is just like the rough edges, but I just wanted to show you guys this stuff is done with the kids. You guys don't know that they actually tried to gas me. They came up around my apartment and blasted like nerve gas to put me to sleep so I wouldn't put this book out. Because Steph Curry, thank you so much, Anaisha, to Steph and Aisha, they went to the school and programmed Riley because she has an octopus. She has like a gold octopus, like my baby Cersei here. These kids are real. Now everyone knows why Elon Musk and them are going to space to tamper with these kids sexually. This is the Pacific Nettle, Gyro. They're very special with their eyes. So Adobe went to go take their eyes, digitize them, and connect them to what? Editing. Now we see. So they're talking about your kid that needs IEP, they need medication, they need this. No, stop playing with my child in space and stop playing with all these jellyfish that are turning up dead because everyone's watching this bullshit. Because one of my subscribers took 5 incidents of these different beings being killed on planet Earth, and they're all the ones in this book. Oh, because, yeah, we didn't know that your son had like $18,000 that he can use for like all kinds of stuff because he has an IEP. Let me get that for you. Shit is blowing the fuck up. So you guys can get this book, and there's adults. As we speak, I'm going to be working with the CDC, editing all of biology. And this goes hand in hand with the trisomy book. You guys will not believe the shit that's coming out right now, how they've been playing with people's body. So they went to go play with Riley because she's an octopus. This is a demonic octopus. It's not real. Look at the tentacles are not even like in alignment. Thank you. This is a chemical that's like see-through. They were trying to basically host it in these beings to create invisibility spells. It didn't work like that. So they were drinking the chemical and like dying. Anyways, they went to go program Riley Curry, Stephanisha Curry. They went to go program her because she's an octopus in space. Why? Because you guys are getting tracked by aliens. There's a lot going on, right? So what ended up happening was they started injecting her at school, putting this in her food, connecting her to different like servers. Because when you ingest certain food, there's nanotechnology in it. Then you get uploaded to a computer program, and they can just release chemicals in your body. So that's why I wrote this book for the kids. There's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of models, and a lot for them to like look into with themselves, right? Yeah. Some of you guys have these indigenous bodies, you don't even know that. So I just wanted to show you real quickly. I'm working on that. That's gonna be out tonight. If you look at my website, it's already up there. There's the print version and then there's the hard copy. I made a coloring book too, but their federation said that they didn't want the kids in the coloring book because they will start trying to like put certain chemicals and spells in the paint and oil to bind them in space, because that has happened before with one story. There's a lot that you guys see on TV, like Rugrats, different TV shows. Those are actually kids in space, and they play with them like that and put them in portals. Next thing you know, why am I not in my bed? I'm in a portal, like Monsters, Inc. There's a lot going on right now with child molestation and pedophilia and shit getting ran online with different chemical servers. I'll talk about that later. And then you guys were asking for the warfare that I offer soulmates. So it's on here. Repair work, chemistry work, because a lot of you guys don't know that your chemistry with your mate has been destabilized because of love spells, which karmics are going to jail for. Thank you. Synastry warfare, like getting your astrology charts on point. Some of you guys, you don't know this, like, but when you're with your mate, sometimes you guys have placements that are not in harmony. It doesn't matter though, because your mates, it gets canceled out by the Akasha. Those karmics go and play in space in the Akasha or play with zodiac oils or other shit to destabilize those placements and cause unnecessary drama, just unnecessarily. And then on top of that, you guys have shared systems with your mate. You don't know this, but you have shared chakras with your twin. You have even shared like eyesight. You have shared telepathy with your twin. You have shared psychic chemical with your twin. You have a shared sex chemical with your twin. You have a shared love chemical with your twin. And the karmics, what they do is they try to mimic that. A lot of Viagra and stuff like that is made off of your masculines, like sex chemical in space. They went to go like stalk and harass him and got a whiff of it. What the karmic does in space, this is how a love spell works. A love spell cannot work on somebody if that's not your mate. They go in space, they steal your sex chemical. How? They capture you, they kidnap you, they get into your vagina, they get your kid's blood or your feces or something like that. Then they get your DNA. They form a specific pheromone that's synthetic off your DNA. They code it on the karmic, upload it to her blood, attach it to her DNA transcription process. And next thing you know, your masculine doesn't know what to do. Ask me how I know. That ended real quick. My masculine's karmic went to jail. Done for. And how do I know this is all true? Because they did it to me and my twin, and that ended. Some of you guys know me and Leon. Yes, you guys saw that bullshit. Yeah, a lot of people have been waiting for this. This is gonna stop a lot of shit. Because even if you don't like, okay, I don't want to fuck with him, but I want to know who my mate is. That's here. You will know who your mate is. You will know what you need to do to get with your mate. You will know what happened to your mate. A lot of you guys lost your mate or your masculine fell off. You're getting a new mate. This is going to show you who your mate is and how to get with your mate when you're going to get in union, the whole fucking nine. You're going to get like a big ass screen in your head and it's going to say, this is your mate. This is when you're going to get together. Okay. Because this soulmate shit has started so much drama in space. It opened up a big ass portal and vortex where like love demons are coming through. And now like what's happening is those love demons, they're subservient to us and they have to go and put these karmics in portals. The ones that were playing with blood magic, the ones that were playing with love magic, the ones that were playing with pussy magic and reproduction magic. All of that is in here. So one of the things too that is going to happen is these masculines are going to start to see, that's my mate. I know that's my mate and I'm still here in this relationship and I'm suffering. I can't be with you. There's another thing here too. I will have the financial resources necessary to leave the relationship I'm in. Here. I will have resources to leave a false relationship because sometimes that's the biggest issue. There's another one here, equations. Some of these are specific equations to balance out your shared chemistry. Just balance out your pheromones. Because remember these karmics doing shit jars and piss jars? That's what that is for, to destabilize your pheromones. Yeah, and it's backfiring. Why do I smell all that around your pussy and shit like that? Because these karmics are getting hit with this magic. They said no more. No more love spells. No more karmic kids. No more karmic reproduction. Nah, it's done. Yeah. So there you guys go. You were asking me for it. Did you see me put this up there? No, because I was like, okay. Then they told me to put it up there because too much else going on. You guys are going to get hit up by masculines. Oh, we're mates because he heard that you're very powerful spiritually and he thinks that he's going to be like getting money and blessings off of you after playing games with maybe the cartel, having people trafficked with the karmic, starting a bunch of shit and just sitting there letting her candles on you. Good. So anyways, let's get started. And that's on there. If you guys are on Patreon, there's a discount for this month, okay? So that's what I had to really just show you. Yeah, it's going down about these jellyfish, it's going down about people's kids. There's actually a larger paper that I'm writing. You guys won't believe it. I'm telling you, if you saw it, you would not fucking believe it, what these people are doing behind the scenes. And they got caught up playing games. There we go. So let's get started on this reading that I have for you today. Hello. Good. Yes, a lot of sickness in your body can come from the karmic body binding you, shapeshifter magic. They will rip your ka, aka your energy body, out of your fields, like it's your astral body. They will rip your astral body out of your energy fields, go and make it physical with a chemical or water in space, and then have you running around like in a dungeon while the karmic is then masquerading in your form. When I say that so many people are dead right now because of this magic, so many people are done for, so much shit has gone down, so many planets got exploded, babies and like shit straight ripped from the karmic's womb, ripped from her hands, all kinds of stuff because of this love spells. It is going fucking down. I have to tell you guys an update in the foster care system. If you get caught playing with any type of love spells, any type of magic, you got kids, they're going to the school and giving these kids depositions. They're questioning the kids because it has gone out of control with the magic and the kids are too impacted. Why is it that you're using love spells on this man and you just had a baby you can't take care of and you have other kids that are already in foster care? They're not playing with these karmics about love spells. Okay, let's go. Because masculines are getting debilitated and they're like going to the hospital like, I think she fed me period blood. I think she did love spells on me. People don't want to be involved. So let's get started on this. Think it's a joke, come and play with it though, right? A few hosts wanted to go play with my baby daddy at work and oh, I'm the maid, she's not the maid. And not in meetings and arrested at work. So let's go. Right? I'm gonna put one on there. The karmic will get arrested for interfering in my love relations. Let's do that too. Let's do that. So if you guys go on there and you buy one and it's not on there yet, like the Warfighter Out, because I'm gonna update it after this reading, it's gonna be on there. Everyone's gonna get it. Goodbye. All right, let's get into this reading for today, y'all. Before I do that, like you don't know that. Before I do that, people get at me like this because I'm using my spells. People don't do such a time. Yes, I do speak Chinese. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. That's not being racist for here. Here they go. Anti-Asian hate. Before after you started hella shit with the president of China. Oh, okay. So dun, 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 dun. Mind your business. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna be, you already know that. 369, damn you fine. 369, damn you fine. Stop it to me one more time, get low. Let's look at what we got today. You guys remember that we had the stay in your lane? Now it's the find your speed. Now, one of the things that you guys have to be prepared for is, oh, look, it's so funny. It says courthouse. There is going to be some changes, you guys. I'm still going to be teaching on Patreon lightly. I can't have anything online publicly anymore because I'm moving into another role and I'm working in the justice system. Yeah. So you see how it says family room and official person? That's hella fucking funny. I'm gonna be working in the justice system and I cannot have certain things online. So you guys may see my YouTube channel is not gonna be down. Everything's just gonna be on a platform. I'm wondering if I'm going to be on Patreon. I mean, I'm going to still have content, but I may switch to like another platform just to put stuff out there. Videos are still going to be up for free, all of that. It's just not going to be on YouTube where they can find me. It'll be on there like you don't have to sign up or nothing. It's free because you have that on Patreon, like free, but I'm for a different platform because Patreon is getting dismantled as we speak. There was some information about them in the news and several people have been arrested at their company. So you guys are wondering, okay, what are you going to be doing? You're going to find out in a minute. You're going to be so surprised at this job that I'm going to be doing, but it's all for justice. Yes, I'm an investigator. My baby daddy's an investigator too. There's a lot going on. Oh, okay. That's where I've been at. Basically, trying to stay out of trouble. You guys know when I get on YouTube, somebody either gets killed, goes to jail, or something blows up. It's not my fault. So I've just been laying low, letting everyone enjoy their fake ass holiday. Now we're back. So let's get started on this reading. It's the Find Your Speed. And with the community card here, the Find Your Speed, there's a message from the High Priestess, the Empress. You guys know her as in China, the famous Empress Guai Yuan Wen. She was from, I believe, the 11th dynasty. And there's a story about her, like, oh, she's a disgraced empress. She's not. They say that about her because they say that, oh, her husband got another karmic into the household. So they always use her as an example with men, like, oh, you want to become like that emperor? Like, because their karmic dismantled the whole entire empire. But she was not a disgraced empress. They just kept on calling her that. The karmic tried to infiltrate and got shut down. Thank you. That's also who we call Kuan Yin. She's the same person. She's here today from the ancestral plane. Ooh. So when somebody wakes up in the ancestral plane and they're here giving messages, that means that you're going to get your ass whooped. Because why the fuck am I awake? I'm an ancestor. Thank you. High Priestess Lao Tzu is here. He is the one that wrote the God of War. But there's also another High Priest here, and that's High Priest Tanzara Guangagoin, aka the original samurai of Japan. And they're not mates, but they know each other. Her mate is here and his mate is here. His mate is Empress Kiyoshi. Some of you guys watched Avatar. Empress Kiyoshi is real. And a lot of people know her story in Japan. Now, if you want to come on here and play games with this reading, especially what just came out about the warfare.io with love spells, you're going to get in trouble. Okay? So the message is going to come out in the reading. Let's get started, High Priestess. We're going to go by element. All right? So we're going to go air, fire, earth, water. Let's see what we have for like Find Your Speed. Yes, and they have a message in each one. Thank you, High Priestess. Thank you so much. Yes, I can. Fully answer. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, Thank you so much. Yes, I speak Chinese too, and Mandarin and Cantonese. Um, Cantonese. 四首歌是其实是说写no sai. Yes. Japanese. Hagarakati wai. Sintakahata asha sanahanai. Meaning, greetings. Today, there's going to be a lot of judgment and a lot of exposing of your ass. Just be ready because you don't know which one. Yeah, Japanese is actually a really dope language. I'm telling you right now, I'm lit in Japan. I'm famous. Everyone's grandma loves me. Everyone's family loves me. Even the mobsters. I'm telling you right now, when I say that Suicide Forest is lit, there's a line of hoes walking every day in no clothes, rags and shit like that because they started way too much with this magic in Japan. Oh, it's done. They follow me in Japan the long way, baby. Let me tell you. And yes, that's me, the high priestess with the yokai. Now, let's get into this. What messages do you have, please? Let's go for earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Find your speed. Find your speed. Find your speed. Stay out of my lane. Find your speed. Stay out of my lane before you die. Let's see. Find your speed. Stay out of my lane. Find your speed. Stay out of my lane. What messages do you have? Find your speed and stay out of your my lane. Find your speed. Stay in my lane. What messages do the earth signs need? Ooh, baby, 5 of Wands. Boom, boom, bam. Yeah, conflict and drama. And then you got the 4 of Wands reversed. Now, what we're seeing here is the High Priestess has messages for you. The yokai that is coming out is the woman who was never satisfied. And she's standing at the door of her home, looking really dumb and looking delusional because every single spell that she used to trap a man that was not hers has been broken. She got the house, she got the kids, she got everything, even the passionate sex when he was on magic. But then guess what? Conflict is arising, right? Because this man has woken up. So she's sitting there at a house that looks very beautiful. I see a nice, like, pearl pink house. In Japan, that means you're fancy, right? I see a nice pearl pink house, nice wood grain for the steps, as well as for the roof. Oh, you're very fancy. But I see, like, even in that, there's like some type of like cloud around the house, meaning there's only darkness here. A portal has opened. This house is not a home. That's what I'm seeing. And you know what song I'm hearing? Anyone who had a heart would take me in their arms and love me too. You really couldn't have a heart and hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. Oh, what am I to do? Yeah, some karmic is singing that, yeah, with the magician and the 10 of cups, because she has a whole family off of spell work and drama. So she's sitting in front of the house, like laughing and also petrified and also tears coming out of her eyes because she got everything she wanted. And at that moment, she realized, I didn't want any of this at all. What catastrophe have I created here? Somebody has to answer to how they created a unit here, or how magic was involved in creating a unit here, or how something has now imploded because they used ulterior motives to get a unit or create this unit. It's like you had all these kids off love spells, and you knew I had a mate. You were trapping her and causing chaos in her life the whole time. Ooh, somebody's about to find out something major. I feel like this could be like a mother and a father, that their kids are grown like 30, not like a grandfather and a grandmother. That could be happening too with their children. This is deep. What's the Five of Wands and the 10 of Cups? Now there's fights amongst the family too. That's what defines your speed. But somebody has found their speed. Yeah, you got the community and the message of concern and the house card. And remember, I said I saw the house. This woman is now a yokai. She's a demon. But the funny thing is, she's wearing like a button-up sweater, right? Not Okinawa style. It's like a specific like island, like Sayoko style. They say like a Sayoko style. It's like the woman that left the farmland to come into the main city and got turned out. Like, oh, she's dressed like that. Like she's still wild underneath, basically, is what she's saying, right? So this lady is sitting there with her sweater. She's not wearing pants, she's wearing a skirt. But underneath the skirt, she has no legs. She's an apparition because through the process of trying to bind this man, she lost her physical form. And now the funny thing is, right by her head, there's an image of one man that could have been her mate. And it's in Japanese, it says, this could have been you. And on the other side is another portal that has opened. It's the image of the devil. And it says, this is your husband now. And that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody's realizing I should have never played with that love spell. This can also be just like, I just had a baby by this dude and I should have never played with him. Or now I got this man and I can't get away from him. Or shit, now I got this female, now I can't get away from her. Yeah, something's deep here. And I feel like chickens have come home to roost now because somebody's like trapped in something. Yeah, you got the high priestess here and the empress because and the 10 of Pentacles, because somebody is realizing who their mate is and has gone there. Yeah. What's the magician? There's could be something about a pregnancy. 7 of Pentacles wanted to come out. And it's like at that time, yeah, it's a sword. It's clarity and truth that's coming out. And you see this sword is piercing this orb. There could be something about a miscarriage here. I'm also picking up here too, like I'm not condoning this, but I feel like with this madness that has gone on, somebody has either got you got the Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups. Somebody induced a pregnancy and a miscarriage just to keep somebody trapped in something long enough to rebind them with magic. And somebody realizing, had I not even dealt with you all those years ago, I wouldn't be dealing with this now. I feel like somebody's finally made a decision and they're moving forward. I changed my life. I don't love you no more. Right? I could have lied, could have cheated. Maybe I could have gone to the club. Okay, good. Okay, great. Let's continue, guys. Just a few technical difficulties. You know, they're always attacking me. Um, and that's great. All right. Yeah. I see the divorce papers and everything. Somebody found their speed though a masculine energy because he said, "Oh, I see what you're doing with this magician, and we'll go get this Ace of Swords." Also, too, somebody has been the third party the whole time. Like I got the car and the keys, and I'm still the third party. Or this Queen of Wands tried to initiate a third party, and he ended up in the Five of Wands. Like conflict. Did I tell you that I wanted to fuck with you? I feel like somebody's mad that somebody like it's like that UGK international players. Whoa, whoa, I choose you, babe. Do. But this 10 So now what I'm also seeing with this 10 of cups and this 3 of cups is 7 of cups. Like illusion, spells, lies, and deception here. And this karmic, the Queen of Wands has to drink all of this. I don't know what this is, but I feel something lethal's coming out because somebody also realized that somebody is in a relationship with them to set them up with the feds, with the message of concern and the community card. It's a whole marriage or a whole birth of a child who's orchestrated to keep somebody like wrapped up in fuckery. Ooh, dun, 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 dun. Oh boy. Dun, dun. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to be emailing you. Right. Doom, 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 doom. Oh boy. And lost a bunch of money up behind the karmic. Doom, 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 doom. Oh boy. All right, guys. All right, let's keep seeing. Now seeing, now seeing. So that's for my earth signs feminines. Your masculine is done with that karmic. Okay, understood. All right, you guys. Just want to make sure everything's okay with the technical difficulties because we get here, and there's no sense in like going on without making sure that everything's okay with the tech. All right, let's go. She doesn't understand. She's gonna have All right, let's go. Let's see what we for the water signs. Find speed, find your speed for the feminine. This specifically for the divine feminine. There's a lot going on. Just checking on our energy. And there's a lot, 3 of Swords. Oh, it's not for you, my feminine. Thank you. Let's get started. We did Earth, let's do water. Let's do Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, divine feminine. What do they need to know? Find your speed. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, divine feminine. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, divine feminine. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, divine feminine. You got the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Swords again. And you got the 10 of Swords again. Ooh, you've been struck by a small criminal. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's happening here is somebody was sleeping with the enemy. Somebody was dealing with an enemy. Somebody has found an enemy in a karmic that was here though. And I feel like on one end, be either male or female, somebody doesn't know that they're playing with the enemy, and this 8 of Swords is like right on their head. Like you can initiate this 8 of Swords. Whoever the person is like afraid right now because this 8 of Swords they put in hand. So it's like imagine like I'm in a relationship with you. I come to find out you're starting behind the scenes. I can initiate this 8 of Swords to get you locked up. Imagine you're starting hella shit with me, causing hella drama, and I have like all these swords to give it to you. Somebody's trying to find their speed now because they're like, oh, let me just like walk away with this 8 of Cups. Like, oh, oh yeah, just whatever. She can have him. Because there's a reading that I did like 3 months ago when I said the karmic has more options, and I told you guys that some of these karmics, Most High will remove them from the planet with the 10 of Swords, or they will end up getting incarcerated. Right here with this 8 of Swords. Either way, there's no getting out of what they got started here. There's no getting out of like the time that was taken out from you and somebody's like connection. This is a twin flame reading. I was gonna do my feminine, but the masculines are coming up in your tough because they're calling for the feminine. You guys are not aligned. So now the things that you guys have seen is I wasn't watching any tarot readings. I wasn't getting readings then, no counter work. I was just working on myself. I was focusing on the stay in your lanes, fighting all this magic and learning a whole bunch of shit about myself because of this stupid ass karmic. Thank you. And now look at my masculines right here. And now look at, I don't even have to read tarot because I'm seeing tarot cards and little playing cards all over the street, showing 4 cups, showing me 6 of cups, right? Showing me 10 of pentacles, right? And I don't have to worry about that now. Now somebody's like, oh, okay, divine feminine for the water signs. You guys do not know that the karmic is emulating you. She's envious of you because the karmic is dealing with the 8 of swords and the 10 of swords with this masculine. And this tool at once is only like, how do I get to you? Not if or when, it's how. That's it. It's just how, like, oh, okay, I got work, I got this, I got that. It's just how. And a karmic is mad because now they realize there's no stopping this. But in the process, I created chaos and destruction, though. Something's deep here, though. Yeah, because it's like every minute, well on labor, the karmic worked hard. Every minute the karmic kept you and your masculine away from each other. Some of you guys don't even care. You're like, oh, that's interesting just to know. Because I'm just here content. Whether or not I have a mate or not, I'm okay. There could be something about my chemical sequences being off and I don't give a fuck about love, which is also a chemical sequence, right? But for the most part, well, it is what it is. That's okay. Your masculine has more than enough energy and time and dedication to like change that chemical sequence. Right? What must you have? Find feminine, find your speed. The 8 of swords. Yeah. Every dollar that I got, every minute that I courthouse. Yep. High honor. Yep. Concern. Look at some of you guys. You don't even know that your karmic is facing court cases for other shit. Oh, I got into a fight with my friend. I was trying to help her. Or I lied on my tax return. It's like something's coming out the woodworks. Like, look at this hand of God. Do you see me orchestrating fuckery right here? Do you see this paperwork and these charges in this case, or this entrapment, or this lock, this loss? Lack and loss is lock. Why do we also call it lock? That's a word. Loss and lack. Lock. And also a lock. This karmic is locked up. She's getting locked up. Somebody's done for her. And it's like every minute she stayed with your masculine, binding you away from each other with the 10 of swords and 8 of swords, entrapment, binding. Every minute that she wasted his time, keeping him like in vortexes and spirals, going backwards above his head, like, don't go to your mate, go to the karmic, okay. Every minute she spent playing with spell work, every minute she spent like keeping him in, I'll commit suicide or I'll kill my baby if you leave me. Every second of that, every minute of that is being regretted right now with the message of concern. And the Most High is like, no. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. If you're lost, you can look and I will be waiting time after time. That's God right there. Oh, that's literally like the song that's playing in the karmic's head. Like, I really thought I was good at like fool God or Most High or change the Akasha or his heart. And God is showing me if you're lost, you can look and you'll find me right here. You're lost, like meaning you think that you're gonna keep on playing games with them, and you look, you'll find me. You'll find entrapment and an ending, right? And karmic is like, wow, like that's actually really catchy, but I can't believe like it went that far. Because you're a person of high honor. Something though is like the karmic has put somebody in mental earwag. And now this is where the high priestess comes in. This is not going to be tolerated anymore, period. It's not in the Akasha. It's not going to happen. And a lot of these masculines are going to start hearing more about this Akasha because of what these karmics got involved in with Stephanie and all the tarot readers and all the practitioners across the planet with love spells. And he's going to be like, why would you put that in my Akasha where and it says, if you choose to put love spells on this person to try and keep them, they will lose everything. And you knew that. Oh, I just didn't want you to be with her though. I thought maybe I can change it doing something else. That's the big ass game right now. That's happening here too with this 8 of Cups and the 2 of Wands, toil and labor. I'm like, oh, where did I bury all those spells? Yeah, like rushing and screaming. Where did I bury all that magic? Where did I almost like jars? Let me take all that out. Now, that reading is coming to life. I'm gonna make it public again. Because I said a few things in there and I was like, oh, I don't want people to like, I didn't even think about it, but the Most I said, there's lovers that watch your channel. They each don't know that they watch the channel, but they know each other. Like they know that their story is showing up. So don't put this here because we're still orchestrating their union. Now they have their union and you guys know who you are. And now I'm gonna put it public. a reading that I did about this, and I said that the karma would be running away from this masculine, running away from you, and breaking all that magic. I'm telling you, it's going to become something where the karmic is looking for a specialty, how to break love spells. I will actually do that. It's a separate warfare audio. It's going to be on the same page. It's going to be only like 25. Every single love spell that I cast, it's like 19 different spells and like chemical equations. Every single spell I cast will be removed. Every single chemical that I destabilize to split them up will be removed. I'll put that up there. You guys can go ahead and use that and remove the spells that you did. Because a lot of karmas are getting straight, like kind of sorts karma. Like I know somebody that's dead because she tried to put the mask on like that, and his like mate was actually people that were trying to set him up and trying to get to him. But she kept on causing separation and drama and chaos. So she forgot that message until he got shot at. And she's dead now, the karmic. Okay. It's going to come to that with some of you guys because your masculine gets involved in stuff that you can really handle. Right. And the karmic's like, I'm going to stop this Bonnie and Clyde thing. That's not what it's really about. It's about the fact that you're not equipped. See, the Most High gave you and your masculine the same gifts for a reason. Thank you. Right. And the karmic is realizing that they're too similar than they are different. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Yeah, and that Hermit. Yep. And the High Priestess. But yeah, because the karmic is looking for a fucking practitioner. Eight of Pentacles to do that work. Nine of Swords worried. Right, Six of Cups. Let them get reunion, please, because this motherfucker is coming right here with this kind of launch that drama and this King of Swords. This is ratchet. This is I'm gonna beat your ass. This nigga's about to go like really like, oh my god, I don't even want to hear his voice. This is like, okay, I'll leave. This is that type of energy. This King of Swords and this King of Swords and this Queen of Swords. Because the karmic knows that you're gonna get some whip for something and that's done. And the karmic knows that the masculine's gonna get a whip for something and that's really done. And it wants us to harass. So now the karmic is looking for a way to like remove some magic because she's binded to it too. Ooh, I thought it was gonna just like break them up. I didn't know it was gonna like destroy my life and bring like death towards me. Some karmic doesn't know that she has other people wanting to fight her, jump her, getting fired, can't keep a job because she's doing love spells on some masculine that's not hers. And then on top of that, somebody is like, she's binding two people away from each other that are supposed to be together. You'll find that there's a lot of karmics that are in people's business that they have no business being in anyone's business, and they're playing them games. And that's why the ancestors open with all the original like lovers coming down. Yeah, there you go. But the High Priestess and the Hermit. You don't get no more practitioner in that with the Eight of Pentacles. That's work. Okay, yeah. Woo. And the Swords, yeah, you're gonna start seeing karmics like, no, I want them to be together. I'll pay for a love spell. That's happening. I'm seeing a lot of that because the karma, over. Hold up. Right. Because in the process of playing this game, the karmic with the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords has got some type of DNA damage. A trisomy. You can actually make yourself sick, and you guys see it a lot amongst your family. Some of these older women, they're in their 60s and 70s now. They're hella sick and stuff. Why? Because they binded some man, and they got a DNA illness. And then when they went into a specific age where they should not be susceptible to illness, they became very susceptible. There's a lot of that coming on right now. And it's just trying to bind people. It's not even just love spell. It's trying to make your life a living hell because she's jealous. A lot of that is going on. Oh no, I don't want her to be like raped and killed or trafficked. Just break that spell, please. Yeah. And some of these crimes were calling on that. For some of you guys have to go into those realms. You guys have to do sex work. You were in poverty. You were doing stuff like that so that you would not have your mate. Come to find out, you know what? I did that. I did all that type of stuff. I'm not proud of myself, but guess what? I have a mate and he loves the fuck out of me. I don't do that anymore. I got a bunch of money out of nowhere. I got a good job. And that's how God is blessing you too. Some of you guys, like, you went into that lifestyle because you're like, my masculine broke my heart. I don't even give a fuck about love. Yeah. Why? Because somebody was playing games or he didn't know himself. Now look at you. God is like, you know what? I saw what happened here. I'm going to give you guys a second chance. Hey, I just ran into you. Don't look at me. Hey, come back here. I know we're supposed to be soulmates. Do you need money? I got you. While you were separated, your masculine came up on a bunch of money. While you guys were separated, your feminine came up on a bunch of money. Now you guys can help each other. Yeah. And that's what's about to happen. And a lot of these karmics, they've been getting readings done. They've been seeing stuff in these tarot readings. They've been getting messages from the Most High, from your higher self, from your federation. That's done for. And they're done. Yeah, let's go into air sign, divine feminine, find your speed. Yeah, this is the message, this is the update that you guys needed. I didn't think it was going to be like this. It's just a divine feminine. Do a divine feminine reading, find your speed. Let's see if I have, no, I don't. Okay, messages, please. Divine feminine, find your speed. What messages do you have? Let's go to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air signs, find your speed. Air signs, find your speed. You got the Chariot, that's done in the Two of Cups, it's over. Yeah. And you got the Eight of Swords coming out again. I don't think it's for this reason. I'm gonna leave that. Messages, Yeah, what's going on for the air signs find your speed? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you got the moon in reverse. Somebody's done for, right? Yeah, you got the strength card too. Restrictions here. Somebody has been exposed. But the funny thing here is like they're ooh, okay. Now somebody's gonna come to the realization that there's this is multifaceted because this is like it's not forbidden, but I see something about like the two people being in love with each other. Supposedly, it's supposed to be forbidden because of fake social standards and shit like that that got put together. Somebody with the strength card is trying to stop two people from coming together because with the moon, they have gone into a portal of divination and found out two people are going to be together and have a specific child. With this chariot card, this child is going to be the blending of two dualities or two realities, and they're going to like bring down a new earth, a new practice, a new speech, a new something. And somebody doesn't want that. They knew a long time ago. But this strengthening, this strength card is like screaming, I'm weak and I'm tired and I'm getting sick. Because I feel like somebody's solar plexus completely broken and shot from trying to keep these two people away from each other. And everyone's done with it. They're just looking like, I'm just ready for this to come out. Right. Now, one of the things that I'm seeing here is this person went into that portal to go and invoke bullshit and Iroquois against these people to stop this chariot. The funny thing, the chariot is an enforcer that's going to push this two of cups forward. So it's like I'm seeing, we're from different like ethnic groups, not really. We're from different families. We're poor, you're rich, you're this and you're that. I remember with me and my mate, people were starting hella shit because my mate is Nigerian and he's half Igbo like me. We're from the same group. Our grandfathers actually know each other and like Russian. And just because he was part white, that meant that he needed to be attacked and disrespected, and I need to be attacked and disrespected. Like some bullshit like that, where somebody's starting some stupid shit like that over like something that doesn't even matter, and somebody's getting like real like tic-tac-toe to hit the fuck up. Yeah, and something like they can't keep this up anymore, and people know what they're doing, and people think like people know they're orchestrating something, and I feel like somebody's fed up with it. I have a question for you. What is this nonsense that people are talking about? Yeah, somebody here with the world card has been getting stalked and harassed and attacked because of who their mate is or who their twin is. King of Swords. There's like a ratchet ass masculine that thinks that you're his wife, or there's a ratchet ass feminine that thinks that your masculine is the mate, and they're orchestrating hella bullshit here with the world card and the King of Swords. But this is over. This is over. And I sense that like and this is the thing though, this whole let's keep them apart, stuff like that. Some of you guys don't even know that this is your mate. Some of you guys didn't know that that was your mate. Some of you guys didn't even know that you had a mate and that this was going on. Yeah, you got the change card. And you got wealthy man. This could be an ex, a man that just has money, but he's mentally ill, or a man that had money and has nothing. This is like, for my whole life, I've dogged women and been disrespectful, but I just want to control you because you found true love and you don't want nothing to do with me. It's like some stupid bullshit like that, like some Mr. Scrooge reverse type of bullshit, but somebody needs to get shot at for this stupidity I'm seeing. This is like type of shit you get jumped over because somebody here is messy. This is none of your business. Right. And I feel like whatever this is like, it's because so many people have come together to do black magic and cause chaos and like literally fight people and try to put them in poverty over who their mate was, that now they have enough to like, oh, we can just be happy together. I have money, you have money. And now all the karmics that try to separate us and break us up, they have nothing. These restrictions that they try to impose upon us, adjudication, message of concern, they're going to find out. Adjudication means judgment, and you got great fortune. So something's going to end up happening where you and your mate can go be together. Okay. Or somebody's going to end. What's the moon in the spring? Mm. Oh, let's look. What's the moon? What's the moon? Thank you. Yeah, message of concern. Somebody got exposed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Distant horizons. Somebody tried to put an anchor in that ship. And this is this chariot again. I see something about movement, travel. Maybe you guys don't live near each other, moving at hyper speed, moving really quickly, getting from one place to another really quickly. And that's that. Especially with this bird, air intelligence, somebody moving really quickly, going. Somebody's been like unchained, something has been unlocked, something is done for. And somebody's coming to the realization that somebody's family has been orchestrating a bunch of like official person bullshit behind the scene over like who's an heir to this, or whose son will be able to do this, or whose child cannot be my child. So a bunch of women are in a group or in a country are gonna find out that they're married to the wrong men because the fathers of their husband want to actually fuck them and but know who their real mate is, and it's gonna stop. It's like I see a group of women that actually know each other, all of them. Two of them are cousins, the other one are best friends. And then the funny thing is, like, there's another girl in the group that's cousins with one of them too, but she kind of stays out the way because her husband's hella wacko. Yeah, there's like some fuckery like that, and all of them are with the wrong man, and all of this was like orchestrated. Like somebody used like divination or spell work or religion to orchestrate a bunch of bullshit to like create like a fucked up bloodline too. And the divine feminists are just sitting here like this, like you wanted to go play with our mate's blood, like in magic. Like this is like magic. Like we know that this bloodline is cursed or tampered with, and we know that you have this over here. So we're gonna mix you together on purpose to just cancel out your gifts or to create an a DNA demon. And somebody, the divine feminists that their mates are with these women, or these divine masculines that their mates are with these men, are like, that's okay. I've sealed my mate. I've sealed our blood. You didn't bring our children down into this reality. That's okay. Only until I'm around that it will get activated. Some of you guys are going to get pregnant again. You don't even know why. Because now you're with your mate. That's fine. You have your sister's kid, or you have your neighbor's kid or something like that because she couldn't have a kid. Your best friend passed away in another lifetime and her son wants to come down. He has an Akasha. You agreed to like be his mom. Some stuff like that. You're going to have another kid. What's the world's card? Right. Yeah, you got the occupation, and this is what I was talking about with the world's card and occupation. Somebody's job here and starting shit with you was done for. Like somebody's very fucking delusional in regards to where you stand. I also see like an older man that's getting arrested for like harassing and stalking a younger woman. I see an older woman mad at a younger woman because she went up on her own and like now trying to create drama in her new reality. And I see that being done for. I just see jealous bitches like, oh, okay, I left in. There you go. And or I was never involved. And now a bunch of drama like getting started. It's like you were the only reason why they were around or starting shit in the first place. They wanted to like, I don't know. It's like somebody's confused with the Seven of Cups. And like I said, somebody's gonna get pregnant. Seven of Cups. That's done. All right, you all. Let's go to our last sign, which is the fire signs. All right. All right, y'all continue. All right. Let's see what we have for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire. Divine feminine, fire feminines. This is the end of bullshit and drama. Gossip kept you and somebody away from each other. Messages do you have for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Messages for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Messages for fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. You got the Nine of Cups in the Hierophant. Somebody's getting what they want. Well, something that I'm seeing with this Hierophant though, it's like a traditional marriage and relationship coming forward though. Like we know our higher selves. We live by this spiritual practice. This is how our relationship goes. We've agreed to these things. This is how we want to raise our kids. That is coming forward. I feel like maybe somebody was over or doing a whole lot, or maybe there's like something in between. I also see about somebody trying to get a marriage out of period blood. The Nine of Cups. That's blood magic. That's not about the work. That's done for. Reproduction is not even working in a situation to keep somebody. That's actually not even in this reading anymore. That was in a situation that's over. You don't ever have to deal with that again. I feel like there's like sure, like you're sure in a situation. It's like you have clarity. There's nothing here that's gonna like deter you from the situation. Messages, please, for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the Four of Wands and the Lovers. Thank you so much. But I also see now one of the things that I'm also seeing here with the Hierophant is somebody's under a karmic contract to not have a mate. Some of you guys were with the wrong person. They're under a karmic contract to not have a mate. Some of you guys are with the right person. You're under a karmic contract with them to be a union, have what you want, lovers. For you to see the Lovers and the Hierophant and the Four of Wands on a card and the Nine of Cups, this is a happy relationship. I'm sensing though that what this reading is saying is at a point in time, somebody was trying to violate this by tampering with the Akasha, tough. There is magic that you can do to try to break people up that are soulmates, and it's like sacrificing the body and then binding it to their shared body, their shared energy fields, their shared chakra systems. Yes, and then also too, there's something where I told you guys a lot of these masculines they get with the karmic, and you start to feel the symptoms of the magic because they're trying to split you at the shared chakras. Oh, that's only if that's your soulmate. Yes. This doesn't happen with just any relationship. Twins and soulmates, we're supposed to be together. You have shared chakras, shared systems, a shared nervous system. That's why the sex will be so good with your mate. And that's where the karmic comes in playing games in your energy. Right. So since that time, this was not the case at all. Like, this is not the case. At one time, this was not the case. Like, with you and your masculine were on the same page. You guys are now. But I'm sensing too that what's happening with this Hierophant card and this Lovers is that there was a karmic that is now under karmic contract for trying to split you up. Because look at right here, these two women, right? One of them is carrying the scarab, one of them is carrying the moon. But the funny thing is, this moon is not full, meaning that I'm still in the period of building myself. Whereas the scarab means right here, and then you see the arrows pointing right here. So he has made his choice already. And somebody's trying to use the moon manipulation and tactics to keep something going. And they're bringing warfare with Mars above his head, the Hierophant. Now, one of the things that you guys have to understand is somebody is finding out that they're under karmic contract to not have a mate. Some people don't understand that when you play games with other people's relationship or when you do certain things, you forfeit a mate. So I'm seeing somebody could have done something like racked or me to you like in high school or middle school, and that set her up long term for like destruction and love. Somebody's ancestors is somebody's ancestors or their higher self or their federation did something to somebody to separate, and that's what they're dealing with now, Hierophant. So when I see this Hierophant and I see the Lovers, this is saying you're under karmic contract. They're under the contract of the Lovers. It's not what you want, it's what it is. Somebody's going to come to a harsh realization because I feel like a masculine is going to walk away or a feminist is going to walk away and somebody's going to start drama. And it doesn't matter. That's done for. That's not even possible in this situation because it's the Hierophant is here. And I feel like that's why the Hierophant is the first card out. That's that enforcement energy. Yeah, the Hermit too. There's an energy, there's a high priestess over your union. And they're not letting that happen. It's covering it. This sheet is saying that you're going to be covered and protected. Your union is pure. Why are we going to let Uruguay here? There's no Uruguay to be had here. There's no Uruguay to even be experienced in this place. No such thing. Somebody now has to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to remove these spiritual stipulations. That's not about to happen. And I feel like what's going to end up happening, and it's happening now, a lot of people don't care about busting nuts and having 6 or 7 like niggas to be on their phone. They just want one person. Because I'm telling you, that gets tired real fucking quick. And people are moving out of that. Why? Because the Nine of Cups, they realized that was a chemical condition that they were being driven by. The Nine of Cups, overindulgence drove that and created that. And you thought it was a part of it. Now you're realizing, I want that 4 of Wands, that stability, that boom, boom. Because that 4 of Wands can turn into that 4 of Cups when you just start getting rejected by everyone. And you're constantly disillusioned in every single person you meet. Some masculine's out dating and he knows who his mate is, but he's embarrassed to come and say, you were so right and I'm so sorry. Because there's magic on him. Some masculine gets it next to his feminine, he will. Some karmic here is in the Lover's energy because she has to make a decision. Am I going to keep on playing, or this Akasha's going to keep on talking to me in my ear? Because some of these karmics, the energy on this planet has ascended. So now a lot of the dead weight and stuff has been shed by certain people being removed from the planet, certain artifacts being removed, certain things coming onto the planet, certain plants coming back onto the planet, all that type of stuff, certain DNA pools being shut off on the planet, right? Certain things being taken out of the ocean and water. The energy's better. Certain things being taken out of the air. The energy's better just completely for the Akasha to completely run this planet. So in the near future, you're going to see us going back to the 80s and 90s. Like, you're with your mate, I'm with your mate. That's going to be the norm. Who's your mate? Do you have a mate? Why don't you have a mate? That means you did something. I can't fuck with you. Whoa. A lot of these masculine little shit, tip drill videos and all that. Oh, that's just music. I have a mate. Right. Congratulations to Diamante and Quavo. They're getting married. And I'm going to tell you right now, somebody got arrested and somebody got jumped because when he had made that announcement, I was like, oh, congratulations, brother. And it got into the ear of the wrong bitch. And they tried to gas Diamante with like nerve gas and poison that's showing up in her blood. Okay. So some karmic is like, do I deal with the court system now starting shit with this nigga, or do I just let him like go off and it's not that important, it's just dick? Okay, it's just dick, yeah, it's just dick. Okay. But that's my dick, okay? That's my type, nigga. That's my type. So that means, okay, because seeing, okay, good. I just don't want to go to jail. Okay, so just say that. because you wasn't gonna stop shit anyways, but you're just gonna be annoying. Thank you. So now what is happening here is these masculines are like, I don't care if you're hot, I don't care if your booty's done, I don't care about all this. My mate is a tomboy. She's not even all that, but she doesn't got fucking all kinds of drama going on, and I like her too. And some of you guys are coming to the realization that a lot of these masculines, they've been changing. They're realizing that, you know what? Like, I like my mate. I realize like having a solid ass woman is better than having like 16 bitches in and out of your life. That's what we used to do. Where did this new shit come from? Are you sure this isn't a spell to like destroy us somewhere else where we may have like a lot of spiritual powers and insight that somebody wants to destroy? So now the masculine's like, okay, she's my ride or die chick. Okay, that's my down ass. Okay, that's my ride or die. Now these masculines are realizing that there's power in being with your mate. And there's a power in not being with your mate. And it's called the Hierophant Reverse. And it's called the Ten of Swords. And it's called, well, you won't have shit. I don't care. I'll just be happy with the karmic. I can do spells on myself. I'll just force myself to be happy. And then you're masturbating to like some other bitch that's happy, or you're masturbating to your ex. Y'all are out of control. What you want though? Yeah, but either way, some karmic is, the Hierophant is in her ear. And like I said, because of the way that the energy on the planet has changed, as these karmics are playing with candles and roses, UC Flower Garden, USC Flower Garden, as these karmics are playing games with roses and different plants and candles, they're whispering, stop, please. Yeah, the flowers, like the rose is whispering, is that your soulmate? Yeah, whatever animal they're trying to chop up and kill to like go steal somebody else's mate. I'm so sorry, that's not your mate. Let go of my ears. Right. Something strange. You and your masculine even have like shared like you guys have like animal bodies, right? Like this is how it works. I have a pit bull because they have a speech. I have a pit bull, my masculine has a pit bull. Oh, that's cute. They're also mates. I have a rabbit. My masculine has a rabbit. Oh, that's cute. They're also mates. I have an octopus. My masculine has an octopus. Oh, they're also mates. So now the karmic has to like try and destroy all that because it's been exposed. Hey, I think I have like a peacock because I keep on seeing her. You do have a peacock, and she has a crystal in your head that she's been like blasting. That's actually your mate's peacock because they block you from seeing your peacock, the male. Hold on. Now I see why this dog keeps on like following me home and like coming near me, because that's actually your mate's dog. She came from another place. I just started seeing her around. She's trying to warn you that bitch is trying to set you up to get killed. All of a sudden, I keep on seeing rabbits on my timeline. That's your mate. Like, hello, I'm here. I've been trying to call you. That's not your mate. You know who I am. I'm like whispering in your ear. Hello, and stomping and thumping and scratching and biting. Yeah. So one of the other things that's in this hierarchy is the karmic is going to have to mimic the spiritual reality of minks. That's done now because everyone has figured out Akasha and love spells is done for. Okay, so now here's the real game. How do we destroy everyone's ability to see so that these masculines do not see this? Because we need money. I need this. I need that. If I don't have my baby daddy, I don't have nothing. Okay, what's the hierarchy? I hate my baby mama. She always starting drama. Mr. Hermit and the Hierophant, that's done for. You got the message, right? Over. You got the thief. Remember I said the karmic trying to go into the spiritual reality to edit things, but bad health right behind her. That's done for. That's not even possible. It's completely done. Too much chaos has been created. Two bloodlines got together and started slavery. That's how serious this is. Never again will this happen. Yeah. And some of your masculines are going to learn all that interracial shit, and I think it's cute and da-da-da. That's to break your DNA. But you're going to find out no. Now, why? Because she leaves the baby there. Oh, you take care of it. While she runs off with some other man that looks like her, that's setting you up because you have money now. Okay. What's the, look, but that's not even your baby because she stole that baby. She was never really pregnant. There's a lot going on right now in court. Like I said, I'm working in the legal system. You guys really don't know what's going on. I'm just going to keep quiet. Chemical Crimes, Volume 1. So what is the Lovers and the Nine of Cups? You got pathway, yeah, and child, because you're supposed to be pussy popping on it. Oop. No. I said the wrong thing. Octo pussy popping, because your child is going to be special. That did not come out right. Okay, so you're going to be in a position where you're going to be mating with your masculine and you're going to have a baby, and that child's going to be spiritual. The karmic time while she's getting pregnant, that's not happening because her womb is sealed. And the masculine was like, why is there like some weird like door in your vagina that says stay out? And I'm trying to like have sex with you and it says don't enter. Hey, I can't fuck with you no more. I'm telling you, it's getting that deep for the karmic. You got family room right here. Because she has to sit down. Niyo sa ko to asisi na wala sina. Señora, mija, lahat wana asikit wana na. I just said, Señora, sometimes I hear you and your son, and usually there's explosions. This time I heard another voice saying, do not enter. Are you sure that there's nothing with brujeria going on here, mija? Hey, because why his mom put a recording device in the room just to like prove that this was going on. So, see, it's on my phone. How did it get that loud? Okay, ma, I see, but don't ever put a fucking recording device in my room. I know you're just trying my back. Yeah, that's done for. Before you marry that karmic or give her a baby, make sure your mom gets out of a coma, because maybe that's why she's there in the first place. Anyways, you guys, that's what I have for you guys. You karmics are out of control. There will be more readings before I get offline again. And like I said, I'm gonna just not be on YouTube. My readings will just be like on a platform where you just go there and watch, because then I can track who's putting the link out, right? So anyways, you guys, once again, my big aquatic life, that's gonna be out. And then on top of that, the new worker.io, and I have a whole bunch of other stuff coming from you. Please stay tuned. Goodbye.